While we're pondering your thoughts on tonight's story, let's take a moment to look back at what you had to say about last night's segment, which featured people there who believe their tainted water is to blame for their serious health issues. John and Jan wrote to us, "This is horrific and an injustice to all the families who've been affected. Lives have been changed forever. It appears that this has clearly been ignored at various levels of our state, regional, and local government, among others. Embarrassing and shameful at the least for a state that professes to be environmentally enlightened and so focused on climate change and its impact." A viewer named Karen told us that she grew up where the water is contaminated. Kids born in the area have early onset dental issues, skin issues, cancers, and other diseases more common in older people. "I myself had 2 miscarriages," she writes. "I moved to the Portland area 20-some years ago, but am hopeful that bringing this issue to more people's attention will help in solving the problem." And while plenty of you focused on the people we featured in our story, some took aim at the political and economic climate in that part of Eastern Oregon. A viewer who did not leave a name wrote, "The nitrates in the groundwater is the direct result of the ranchers and farmers of Eastern Oregon who have adamantly fought against any regulation from the county, state, and federal governments so that they can molest the lands for their own profit." And the writer went on, "Now that the far-right policies and practices have ruined the precious water resources, they are crying about the lack of government control and are demanding the government that they detest to fix the damages and make them right." Over on our YouTube page, Carol wrote, "All those years of fertilizing and animal production, what'd you expect? You were warned years ago. We tried to tell you. Thanks for your greed and blowing the rest of us off." We'll share many more of your comments on Friday this week as we wrap up our series, but for today, let's end on this message from Kathy. "The story is a welcome improvement and news we look forward to following nightly. Thank you for a smarter version of delivering news that we need to know as Oregonians. Your coverage on mental health and addictive problems, politics, and regional issues such as the latest groundwater series is informative and helpful as we think about how to affect change." Thanks for your kind words there, Kathy. Be sure to tell your friends where they can find a newscast that really is not like anything else in this area. We're on every weeknight at 6:30 here on KGW.